हेलो फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आपका मेरे इस चैनल पे। माई सेल्फ शुभम एंड टुडे आई विल बी स्टार्टिंग इलेक्ट्रिकल मशीनरी फंडामेंटल्स which would be very much helpful for diploma as well as BTech guys pertaining to electrical engineering, right? So before starting, I would like to mention something. Firstly, please do like, share, and subscribe the channel, and please share this channel as much as possible because every each and every person should who are interested in learning electrical machines should get benefited from this video, right? And secondly, actually I don't provide notes, right? So please do jot down the important things whichever seems to be important for you, but as I during the session as I dictate those things, right? And if you couldn't understand anything within the session, please do comment in my comment section, right? So without any further delay, let's start the session of today. See, electrical engineering is all about electrical machines, their performance and their analysis, right? So before entering into electrical machines, you should know what machines are, right? Here I have written a statement that machines are devices which makes human effort easy, or in simple terms we can say it minimizes human effort. So what does this mean? If I take an example, suppose एक कुआं है, ठीक है? उसमें से आपको अगर मैंने एक रस्सी और बाल्टी दे दी और उससे कहा आपको पानी निकालने को, ठीक है? तो आप निकाल लोगे, ठीक है? लेकिन उसमें क्या है कि आपको एफर्ट्स थोड़ा ज़्यादा लगेगा निकालने में, ठीक है? बिकॉज आपको ग्रेविटी के अगेंस्ट भी वर्क करना पड़ेगा, प्लस अपना एफर्ट्स लगाना होगा, प्लस पानी का वेट, राइट? तो उसी जगह मैंने आपको एक पुली दे दिया, पुली लगा दिया आपके सेटअप के साथ। तो क्या होगा, वो ना आपके एफर्ट को मिनिमाइज कर देगा, ठीक है? आई होप पुली सबको समझ में आता होगा पुली क्या होता है। तो किया क्या इसने, इसने आपके एफर्ट्स को इजी कर दिया। So that what machine does. Similarly, for electrical machines also it is true, right? Electrical machines are also devices that works on the electrical energy, right? Either they take input as electrical energy, or they give output as electrical energy, or they converts, sorry, it is not better to say convert, they transforms one level of electrical energy to other level of electrical energy. Let us picturize these three things: first, second, and this is third, right? Let's see. Suppose this box is my electrical machine, and it has two ports: input port namely and output port. It is true for all the machines. सपोज इनपुट पोर्ट पे मैंने इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी दी, अब बदले में आउटपुट पे मुझे मैकेनिकल एनर्जी रिसीव हुई, ठीक है? अगर यदि इसके एग्जांपल पे लिया जाए, आपके अराउंड में एक फैन तो होगा। फैन में क्या करते हैं हम लोग, ने स्विच को ऑन किया, मतलब इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी इनपुट पे दिया और वो घूमने लगा, मतलब जस्ट एक मैकेनिकल वर्क किया और वी से मैकेनिकल एनर्जी घूमने को प्रोवाइड कर रहा है घूम के, राइट? सो तो अगर यदि हम उसको जनरलाइज करें, ठीक है, तो जनरलाइज करेंगे तो वी फाइंड दैट इट डज द वर्क ऑफ ए मोटर. Motor does the same thing, right? Similarly, in the second case, first case is clear, I think, where input is electrical, here input is electrical, right? Secondly, here output is electrical. Now I am impressing mechanical energy to the input section, and I am getting electrical energy in the output section, right? Means you can assume that the in the fan I am providing input at the output section, and I'm expecting an output as electrical energy at the output section, right? So this does the reverse work of motor, so we cannot say it motor, so we call it as a generator. Means it is generating something, right? Thirdly, here I've written that one level of electrical energy is being transformed to another level of electrical energy. This is what kind of machine? Suppose this is my electrical machine, and I am providing an electrical energy at some level, E1 level, right, as I suffixed here. And in the output section I am getting electrical energy at the second, sorry, at this second level. You have seen a transformer in your locality. It does the same thing, means it converts one form of electrical energy to another form, means the domain remains the same, electrical to electrical, right? So it is very much easy for us to establish a relationship between this electrical energy and this electrical energy, right? But in these two cases it is a bit difficult for us. But before going to that, you can categorize according to the input motors in two categories, namely DC motors and AC motors, right? Similarly for generators also, DC generator and AC generator. I hope DC and AC waveforms are clear to you. DC means direct cycle current or direct cycle, and AC means alternating cycle. So let's move on to the next page. See, as I said, these two. Oh, sorry. Mind you, these two devices here, where electrical energy is being converted to mechanical energy, then these devices are sometimes also called as electromechanical energy conversion devices, or simply we can say electromechanical devices. Means mechanical energy is converted to electrical, or electrical converted to mechanical. This for this also. So let us now make a relationship. As for transformer, it is very much easy because electrical energy at the input section and electrical energy at the output section. So establishment of relationship is very much easy, and establishment of relationship is necessary for the analysis of the machine, right? So there are some variables which we need to know before establishing relationship, because the relationship exists between these two only. Firstly, this is the potential variable and the kinetic variable. Two variables are present in both mechanical energy as well as electrical energy, right? Sorry. So the potential variables in mechanical energy is torque, right? And the kinetic variable of mechanical energy is speed, omega. For electrical energy it is current, and for potential variable of electrical energy, that is voltage, right? And a relationship between these two exists, so that we can analysis these machines very much with a very much ease, right? So now let's move on to the next topic, types of AC machines. See, I have categorized three types of AC machines. Since my topic is AC machinery fundamentals, so I will be starting with AC machinery fundamentals, uh, right? So first category is synchronous machine. Synchronous machine, right? It has two categorization. Firstly, generator and motor, induction machine, generator and motor, two categories. And for transformer, since it is a static device, these two both are rotating machines, rotating machines, right? And this is a static device. So according to the phases, it can be divided into two categories. Firstly, single phase, and secondly, three phase. Uh, for the time being, just you know the name and the class of division, and I will further in the further classes or the further videos I will be dealing with what is synchronous machine and what is induction machine. But okay, so what are the things I will be dealing in the upcoming videos? Firstly, basic concepts of rotating electrical machine, means you will get to know what are the concepts behind every rotating machine, since these are rotating machines, since they work on the same principle, but the name is different because of some fundamental variations, right? Secondly, introduction and structure of electrical machine, means how an electrical rotating machine looks like, right? and its various parameters. And thirdly, the most important thing I should say, MMF of a three-phase winding, or we can say the rotating magnetic field, which is very much important for every rotating machine, right? Which is necessary for the rotation. Without this, the rotation is not possible, right? For every rotating machine. So I hope so far you have understand the session well, and if you have any doubt regarding the session, please let me know in the comment section. uh, so till this is the end of the video, and lastly, please do like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you. See you in the next video.